Hi, I'm Denise, and it's great to have you back at Inside the Mind Meditations for Part 25, Stage 2 of the Fundamentals of Physical and Mental Relaxation on Self-Realization and Actualization and Dispersing Energies. Just a reminder to not operate heavy machinery or drive while meditating. And to begin today, I'd like to say if we have no ability to know ourselves, we are like the blind person. We want to see and think we know where we are going, but we cannot see the path, so we are not certain. In our journey, we want to liberate others, not realizing that we work to liberate ourselves. And through freeing ourselves, we free others. Because the only true liberation comes in knowing ourselves. And only when we know ourselves can we truly know another. Knowing the delusional mind and the true mind. And when we know both, we can see. And when we see, sometimes others do too, while others violently reject in extreme fear because they know they are being seen in truth for themselves and who they are. To become truth, we must let go of all that is false and take responsibility for the truth. And we must take responsibility for our actions and the results of those actions. But most of us are stuck in the complainer's meditation, blaming everyone else for their poor reaction to us or their attack on us, themselves, or others. And those who do that cry on the inside and laugh on the outside mostly. Faking it, it's called until we make it. And to be honest, faking anything never got anyone where they wanted to go. Now, many will claim that it does, but once they get there, they still haven't quite gotten there. They're still faking it. And truthfully, everyone can see through that crap just as you can. However, if while doing meditation we come to observe most of our thoughts or some of them, we notice are anything but pleasant, and we realize how that feels in the body, we realize we might like to change our course. And this is the first time the eyes blink open and see the truth. And like any habit, seeing truth for a moment, a lot of times is not easy. I mean, sometimes it is just incredibly beautiful. Like when you see the truth, there is nothing quite like it. However, either is good. Not only do we become aware of what we are doing when we see the truth in not such a positive light, we have the opportunity to discover the core issue of our habits. And by now, we are learning the true meaning of letting go of what does not serve us, dispersing that energy. Finally, we know what that means. We are learning how to do it. Of course, the greater percentage of those who don't like the truth of what they find in self drop off rather quickly. Mostly they're hoping that someone else will pull the wool over their eyes for them so they don't have to look at what does not serve them. And toward that end, yes, we have suggested works to help guide brave and courageous souls such as yourself through what you discover about yourself. And those suggested works are in the notes right below the podcast. So through meditation, not only do we learn to take command of ourselves, but when we find things that are not pleasant within ourselves, whether they are from us or from others, we learn how to shatter those fearful illusions that are becoming solid in the body by examining all within the body as we have learned. And once we have created it, we can let it go through dispersing it. And the faster we are able to let go of a problem, the more quickly we receive the solution. And if meditative awareness will not help us do that, or even recognize the truth, we're simply wasting our time. But this, like all things, is a practice. And practice makes us become who we are, whether we choose to practice consciously or unconsciously, or whether those practices were programmed into us as innocent children. We are all practicing something. So it's good to be aware of what we are practicing, have command over it, and know how to let it go. Let go of the things that do not serve us so that we can be who we are in truth. And that is beautiful joy and innocence. And now, please lie flat on your back with your spine straight, hands beside the hips and palms turned up, and allow your eyes to rest comfortably as you settle in and make any last-minute adjustments for physical comfort. Become aware of your points of contact, and now your body as a whole. And once settled, allow your mind to wander, observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment, while remaining aware of the body. And notice the feelings these thoughts create within the body. Pleasant, not pleasant, or neutral. And as you notice how these thoughts and feelings feel in the body, become aware of where they are attached to. And if a particular thought or feeling persists, label it with one word, and then determine if it is a shared or unique experience, and return the focus to the overview of the body while allowing the mind to wander. And as you notice the energy these thoughts and feelings create within the body, also notice the areas of the body that are in complete comfort and not attached to any thought, feeling, or emotion. And opening your eyes softly, become aware of your surroundings and look around the room so that you become entirely aware of your space. Notice the objects within and any sounds. And as you become aware of your surroundings, begin deep circular breathing at 100% capacity for 10 breaths. Inhale through the nose at 100% and exhale through the mouth at 100%, with each inhale counting as 1 and each exhale counting as 2, and so on until you reach 10 and begin again. Inhale through the nose, filling the entire stomach, and then expand the breath into the chest, counting the inhale as 1 breath. Exhale through the mouth, allowing the body to collapse as the breath leaves the body as the 2nd breath, and so on until you reach 10, and then begin again. And with the next breath, allow your breath to return to normal. Close your eyes and look up and out through your 3rd eye, activating the pituitary gland by crossing the eyes as you look out into the distance. Allow the body to breathe naturally while remaining aware of the body and the breath, but comfortably retaining focus on the 3rd eye. And while keeping focus on the 3rd eye, become aware of the energetic field of the body. And now, while lying on your back, let's activate our chi by rubbing the palms of the hands together. At the same time, we rub the soles of the feet together, creating enough heat to activate all 2,000 nerve endings throughout the entire body. And having done that, please sit with the spine straight and move into prayer pose with 5 pounds of pressure as the palms of the hands press together, and another 5 as the sides of the thumbs press together into the breastbone. Fingers angled out away from the body at 60 degrees. And activate the thyroid now by closing the eyes 9/10 of the way and staring at the tip of your nose. Again, crossing your eyes. And now we will tune into the divine wisdom with the mantra Om Namo Guru Daveigh Namo. Om Namo Guru Daveigh Namo. Om Namo Guru Daveigh Namo. Om Namo Namo. And now, while sitting in prayer pose, and while still activating the thyroid, set your intention through great sincere feeling from the heart. And as you set your intention, I want you to feel all the love you have in your heart for those you ask for, and also for yourself. And if you have to, visualize those you ask for as you set your intention for them. But if you can, move through great feeling only, and then hold your great feeling of love for them in your heart as you state their name in your intention. And that sad start with, I ask whatever it is for myself and for whomever else, and always also for the entire universe. And then feel your intention deeply within your heart. And staying in prayer pose while keeping the thyroid activated, let's begin our intention. And now, while still in prayer pose and keeping the thyroid activated, let's conclude with the protection prayer, which is always wise as we further meditation. And that is Guray, Jugaad, Saat, Cidy, Daveigh, Nameh, 3 times. Actualization, Saat, Cidy, Daveigh, Nameh. Actualization, Saat, Cidy, Daveigh, Nameh. And now give great gratitude for your prayers and intentions being answered, and give that gratitude through great feeling from the heart. And now, while holding that gratitude in your heart, lay down again with your spine straight and feel the body settle in, placing your hands in a comfortable position and moving to 70% capacity. Let's begin internal breathing. Please softly close your eyes and place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth at the hard palate, located right behind the teeth, in a very relaxed manner, and relax all the muscles in your face. And while keeping the tip of the tongue on the hard palate, breathe in and out through the nose at 70% capacity, and become progressively aware as the breath, as it moves from the tip of the nose and stages through the center of the body, is through a tooth all the way to the second chakra. And as you become aware of the breath inside the nose and within the body, follow the sensation of the breath in stages And begin by feeling the breath from the tip of the nose as it moves over the nose hairs to the back of the nose, filling the facial cavities, and back out again as it passes through the nose and out of the nose. And becoming progressively aware of the breath in stages. Follow the breath now from your nose to the back of the throat, and then out through the nose again. And now follow the breath from the tip of the nose to the back of the throat and into the lungs without expending the chest, keeping the breath at 70%. And following the same pattern from the tip of the nose to the throat to the lungs, follow the breath now into the solar plexus. And follow it out again through the nose. This time move through the nose, the back of the throat, lungs, solar plexus, and into the navel, and out again through the nose. And follow the breath from the nose to the back of the throat, to the lungs, the solar plexus, and into the navel. And again out through the nose. And follow the breath from the tip of the nose, throat, lungs, solar plexus, navel, and now into the second chakra, located between the navel and the crest of the pelvis. And continue breathing in and out with the tip of the tongue on the hard palate, face relaxed, inhaling through the nose and following the breath through the body to the second chakra, and then exhale through the nose at 70%. And do this for 10 full breaths with each inhale and exhale, counting as one full breath. And when you have reached 10 full breaths, begin again. And now begin tri-breath at 70% for each 3 breaths, counting as one. Count inhale, exhale, inhale as first breath. Exhale, inhale, exhale as second breath. And inhale, exhale, inhale as third breath. And so on until you reach 10. And then return to soft breath where there is no lapse in time between the inhale and exhale. And if you lose count with tri-breath, begin again at 1. And now move to quad breath, or 4 breaths, as one, and continue 70% capacity with each set of two inhales and exhales, counting as 1. The next set is 2, so it is like inhale, exhale, exhale as first breath. Inhale, exhale, exhale, a second breath. And so on until you reach 10, and then return to soft breath, where there is no gap between inhale and exhale, but no effort to maintain any capacity. And now we will move to 5 breaths, or 5 breaths as one, and continue at 70% capacity with inhale, exhale, inhale as the first breath. Exhale, inhale, exhale as the second breath, and so on until you reach 10. It makes it easier if you realize odd numbers begin and end with the inhale, while even numbers begin and end with the exhale. And it's easier to keep count on one hand for the number of breath, and on the other hand for the inhale, exhale. And if you lose count, begin again at 1 until you reach 10, and then return to soft breath, where there is no gap between the inhale and exhale, but no further effort to maintain any capacity. And with the next breath, move to natural breath. Breathe in and out through the nose, placing your hands over the pelvic region, on the belly, wherever you can most comfortably feel the rise and fall of the breath. And turn your attention to the body, and without judgment, observe. Does your body feel heavy or light, tense or at ease? Feel the weight of the body as it sinks onto the surface you are lying on. Observe the points of contact for the head, shoulders, back, hips, arms, hands, legs and feet. Feel your body settling comfortably, noticing the breath has returned to normal. And now turn the attention to the body, letting the points that want attention guide you. Notice areas of discomfort as you feel the body deeply from within as a whole. And if there are no areas of discomfort, simply stay focused on the energetic field of the body as it rises from your core and it stands outwards. And don't worry if you cannot feel this energy yet. Just stay focused on the body. And if you notice a frozen area, then move into dissolving and dispersing. And as you notice the areas of discomfort in the body, realize they are frozen energy, manifesting in form in the body. And now I want you to focus on those areas through feeling. Do not visualize them. Simply feel them with great love for your body's miraculous ability to heal. And as you feel them, stay focused on the areas until they warm as ice melts in your love and dissipates like water. Then, beginning to sizzle, boil, turn to steam, and rise away. Without visualization, only feeling, allow the frozen areas to melt, as an ice cube would melt from the inside, or from the outside in, were it in a frying pan. No visualization. As the frozen area melts and turns to water, allow it to sizzle, boil, and feel it as it turns to steam, as it dissipates and leaves the body in this way. Stay focused on the energy as it leaves the body and moves 2 feet out and away from the body where it dissipates. If one area calls for attention most, give your attention to that area and then move to each area that calls next. Address the areas as they arise. And if there are no areas of physical tension within the body, then allow that to happen with any negative feelings you may have. Feel where they are attached to in the body and allow them to melt, turn to steam, dissipate, and leave the body. Feel it. And if you have nothing to work on, just stay focused on the body and the energy field of the body and feel it expand fully above, below, and to all sides of you. And if you drift away, return to the focus of whatever you were working on. And don't worry if we're drifting off. As much, if not more, happens in space than it does in solidity. And as you scan, dissolve, release, and dissipate frozen energy, or just remain aware of the energy field of the body, become aware of the balance of the third eye, breath, and body, and allow the energy to disperse through feeling as steam as the energy leaves the body. And once one area disperses, move to the next. If nothing, stay focused on the body and its energy and feel it as far out as you are able. Do not visualize it or try for this feeling. Just feel it. And do not hold expectations of what it should feel like or how far it should be out. Just remain aware. Eventually, you will feel it. And now, while remaining aware of the third eye, breath, and body, allow the aura to expand through feeling the body's energy. And while keeping a balance between the third eye, breath, and body, allow all that is not needed to disperse from the bodies of the aura, while retaining what is needed. Do this through feeling. Make sure the spine is straight and the head not turned to one side or the other, so you don't leak or block vital energy. And now let's do a full body scan through feeling deeply within, but without visualization. Start the scan as we've learned, just making note now. Comfort or discomfort. And starting with the top of the head, scan deeply within. Now the eyes, brow line, and ears. Feeling all the way into the inside as we scan the nose and cheeks, mouth and jaw, neck, shoulders, front and back, upper arms to elbows, lower arms to wrists, hands and fingers, top of the chest, front and back, midsection, tummy and hips, legs to knees, lower legs to ankles, feet, and finally the toes. If you were not finished dispersing energies, stay and finish them now. Otherwise, while keeping focus on the natural breath and remaining aware of the body and the third eye, please allow the mind its freedom to do as it will. And if you find you cannot sleep, meditation helps. Throughout the day, remember your parameta meditation and active living. Before rising, get into the body and your space, as you do, concluding meditation. Try to hold parameta for as long as you can. 5 to 10 seconds upon rising is a good start. Also try to remember all on your own to do it during the day. Be aware of challenging situations before you move into them. Prepare by getting into the body, staying focused on the breath, observing your thoughts and your reactions and responses to others. Positive, not positive, neutral. Find a challenging person who cannot harm you, whom you can hold your energy around. This person should be one who can push you to personal growth through challenging you personally, allowing you to work on your parameta. Set aside your ego and move into interactions with gratitude for the opportunity to learn from those you find difficult. Use parameta with those you love and the things you love to gain more joy and understanding, and also to disperse frozen areas of energy as you feel them come on throughout the day. Remember as you observe yourself and others without judgment to recognize thoughts or feelings, pleasant, not pleasant or neutral. Label reoccurring thoughts with one word and note if they are a shared or unique experience. And at the end of the day, do a quick overview to see how well you did. And don't worry, this is a challenge, but offers much growth within and with others, improving all as we get it. Now you may choose to go to sleep or be on with your day. And if you wish to go to sleep, if you are able, please comfortably turn your head or body to the right and drift off to the sound of my voice after giving gratitude for the day, tomorrow, and all week long. And if you wish to rise, please turn your head or body to the left and become aware of your body your fingers and toes, hands and feet, arms and legs, tummy and torso, shoulders, back, neck, face and head, and finally your body as a whole. And observe, does the body feel heavy or light, tense or at ease? And now recognize your points of contact. Become aware of the sounds around you. Open your eyes and become aware of your surroundings, the things you see and hear. And after giving gratitude for the day, tomorrow, and all week long, and while holding the feeling of joy in your heart, you may rise when you are ready. And as always, it was great to see you again. Every Thursday or Friday, we post a new meditation. Please check back with us and feel free to like and subscribe to our channel. If you press the bell on your subscription, you'll receive notices in your channel on the bell when you're signed in. As well, your comments are always appreciated. And check out our suggested links and like our Facebook page, which we've left a link for you. You can also communicate more privately with us there, should you like. So, good day or night, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you for being here.